If there's any one word to describe the past several months of my life, the word would be lost. I have no real idea what I want to do with my life, and it's actually, well, there's an interesting thing to it. It's quite a challenge, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing in the entire world. With my life, I have lots of skills. I'm good at talking to people. I'm good at making videos sometimes. I'm good at, I can do photography. I can do some design. I'm really good at writing. So right now, I'm really trying to figure out what field do I want to go into? What direction do I want to head with my life? Do I want to be into video? Do I want to be into public speaking? Or do I want to focus entirely on writing? Because writing is something that I really, really love to do. And so I don't think I am the only teenager that is experiencing these kinds of emotions. We're raised up in a way that essentially tells us that we need to make a decision about what we want to do with our life upon graduating high school or a little bit earlier. Because the thing is, you go to college and you pick a major, which is essentially supposed to define what you will do for the rest of your life. And yes, many people get their general education first and then they decide a major, but it's still way too decisive. There's so much decisiveness involved in the current system of the way that we think. It's an entire cultural paradigm, and it's just like, it doesn't work that way because nobody can tell you where you're going to be in 10, even 5 years. You have no idea what you're going to be interested in. Right now you might want to be in politics, and the next year you might want to be in education, and the next year you might want to be in marketing. You literally have no idea about really anything. Everyone is lost. Nobody knows what they're doing. Maybe a few people have a general idea what they're doing, but so few people actually know what's going on. We're all just living and we're poisoning ourselves with these false senses of security, pretending like we know what we want to do, but the only reason we do it is for that illusion of security. Because once we decide that we want to do something, we no longer have to think. Then we can just say, okay, everything I'm going to do in my life is to get to this particular goal, dream, career, whatever. The problem with that is how unrealistic it is and how really inaccurate it is. And what it does is it causes people to choose things they don't love. We chase security over happiness. When we go to college, it's not necessarily because we're running toward the positive future. It's framed in a way that we're running away from a future without the security of a college degree. We're not running towards something that makes us happy. We're running away from something that doesn't. And the something that doesn't is this illusion that we'll be a unsuccessful bum if we don't go through the proper steps that have been laid before us. Many people get married very young because they're running away from the fear of being alone, and then they end up getting divorced later on. People take a high salary job they don't love because they're running away from the fear of not having lots of money rather than running toward a career that makes them feel alive. Almost everything we do is based on fear of a negative outcome if we don't do that thing. Whereas I think what we should be doing is consciously running toward the things that make us happy. And there is a difference. The most happy way to live is to just let go. Just let go of all of the stress and all of the anxiety and literally allow every single day to be its own day. Be totally okay with the fact that you have no idea what's going on. It's okay to not know what you want to do with your life. The key right now is to just try things. If you're someone who is absolutely committed to going to college, then take a gap year and travel for a little bit and understand your body and your mind. Learn about yourself before you make any decisions. There is no way you can know enough at 18, 19 to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. Life is so much longer than that, and to make a decision at this young age about what you're going to do forever is just not worth it.